Hundreds years before you were born, your grandparents were cursed by a Christian girl who was sacrificed for rituals. The girl had traveled a long distance for an evangelism. She was tired, weak, and stressed out. Then she approached a cave, where your foreparents stayed. She thought they would help her, and was excited. Unknown to her, the king had died, and the blood of a virgin was needed to be sacrificed before the king is buried. She trusted your foreparents, and was at peace while she was with them. She was relaxed, but unfortunately words got to the elders. Your foreparents could have saved her, and eloped with her immediately, but instead, they gave her out.
I'm sorry, Fiona, but I can't continue this relationship with you. I think we should go our separate ways.
What are you talking about, Michael? What do you mean? Please, you have to stop this jokes now.
My mama don't like you, and aside that, I fell out of love for you. I like my ladies on low haircut, but you can't do that. I want a lady I could always depend on and trust with my resources. I want someone whom I can build a life with. Someone who understands me so well and respect my opinion. Not a girl who hangs out with bad girls, clubbing, smoking, and even drinking. I want a God-fearing lady.
Come on, Michael, you joking right? But you know I do all of these things for you, except that I'm not on low haircut. I don't club, I don't drink or smoke, and I don't have too many friends except my sisters and Clara, my childhood friend.
Yay, you are right. But, the truth is I found someone better.
Come on, Michael. We have been in this relationship for over 15 years now. We went through thick and thin together. We built a life together, own a company together. And now, you want to spend the rest of your life with another woman.
Look, Fiona, sincerely, you have been a very good lady. You are lovely, God-fearing, sweet and industrious. You are really adorable, but I'm sorry we can't continue. My mum thinks you are cursed. And being a very prayerful woman, I can't ignore her words.
So, you leaving me, because your mum thinks I'm cursed. You going to ignore how far we've come, and trade it all for your mum's suspicions. Anyways, that's fine. I hope I will get an equal share of all our investments.
I'm so sorry, Fiona. I sincerely apologize for every pains I'm causing you right now.
It's fine, Mickey. I hope you have a better life, and I pray you get a girl who's worth you, and ready to stand by you, and come through it all for you.
So you're just going to accept this, just like that? You're not going to fight for us?
Did you just say fight? I tried my best, Mickey. I tried to keep you, I fasted, I prayed, and begged, and I even cried. I did all of these things because I love you. And after many years, you are choosing your mum's opinion. And you expect me to fight? No, my darling, I won't fight. You are a grown-up man, and you know what's perfect for you, likewise myself. Please let's meet at Barrister Williams' office tomorrow, at 2 p.m. Good night, Michael. Lord, what have I done to deserve all this? I have built everything, I stood by this man, I ensured everything worked out fine, I labored, oh Lord, I labored. Why did I have to go through all of this? Why do I have to labor in vain? Lord, please, I need you to come to my rescue. I need you to help me, O Lord. Help me, O Lord, help me, dear Father. I'm really going through a lot right now.
What is wrong with you, Fiona? I was heading to the kitchen to get water, and I heard your voice. Why are you crying, dear sister?
We broke up, Valerie. Mickey broke up with me. He wants us to end things. His mother doesn't want us together, she thinks I'm cursed, and her son can't be with me. Sis, I have spent all my years building things with this guy. I spent over 15 years of my life in this relationship. Valerie, 15 years. I'm fed up, Valerie, I'm really fed up. I can't come this far and be this wasted. I need help, sis. I prayed, I fasted, I cried, and I even fought to keep this man. I did my best, Valerie, I did all I could.
You mean Michael broke up with you?
He did, sis, he did broke up with me.
Oh my goodness, I really can't believe that happened to you.
He actually did. I really can't explain it.
You will be fine, Fiona. Please sleep tonight, we will talk about it in the morning. Please rest now. You will be fine, dearest sister.
Thank you, sister. I really appreciate you. Good morning, Mum.
You look sad, my child. Your sister told me about what happened. Please come sit, so I can talk to you. I understand you are going through a lot right now, but I want you to know that you will be fine. Fiona, I know you have questions to ask. I see how much you have invested in this relationship, how you prayed, fasted and even stood for Michael. I remember times when you missed out on your exams because you had to fend for this young man. I remember how strong you believed in him, even when no one did. How you slept in church for several days, fasting and praying. I know it might sound strange to you, but you are not the first to go through this phase of life.
What do you mean, Mum? Why would you say this, at this time that I'm sad?
Have you ever imagined what happened to your father? Yes, I told you and your sister that he was dead, but did you ever wonder what really happened? What really killed him?
You told us, he just died. You never told us what really happened. So, what happened, Mum? How did he die? What really killed him?
Well, your dad is still alive. He didn't just die physically. But he died to me. I mean, he doesn't exist in my world.
What do you mean, Mum? Why did you lie to us?
I didn't lie to you, my child. I met your dad when I was 13. We were in the same class, and somehow, we became friends. We were so close that we fell in love along the line. We loved each other so much. And even though he was from a poor home, I was ready to help and stand by him. I was there for him all through. Several times, I had to lie to my parents to get money. Unlike you, I wasn't really a spiritual person. I was a Christian child, but not a believer like you. We stood for each other, against all odds, and even against my parents' wish. Now, I didn't stop you from seeing Michael, because I believed you two could grow, although I was trying to protect you, so you don't experience what I experienced years back. Michael was real. I mean, you two really invested in each other even more than I did with your dad. That was why I didn't stop you. Also, I didn't tell you my story, because I didn't want you to be scared. I had you and your twin sister, at the age of 17. My parents were so angry with me, but they accepted me, because I was their only child. Your father left immediately I conceived. He didn't deny, but he was nowhere to be found. He left with everything we worked for, and I never saw him again. That was the last time I ever set my eyes on him. I had to raise you two alone, with my parents' support.
I'm so sorry you have to go through all this because of us. I'm so sorry, Mum. I didn't know you went through all this alone.
It's okay, my daughter. All I went through was never your fault or your sister's. It was a choice I made, only that it all didn't work out as planned. I'm sorry you and your sister had to go through a lot for my mistake, and I'm sorry I didn't warn you earlier.
Thank you, Mum. I think I should go have a bath now. I'm still in my nightwear.
Oh dear, I'm sorry I didn't notice that. Please go have your bath now. We will continue later. But I want you to know that you are a very strong woman. And I promise you that you will be fine.
Michael, what is wrong with you? I have been here for over 30 minutes now, and you didn't even notice. What are you thinking about, son?
Fiona, I'm thinking about her, Mum. That lady went through a lot for me. She made me who I am today. She stood by me, she fought for me, she fasted, and prayed countless times for my sake. That lady did a lot for me, Mum. She has always been there. I can't imagine my life without her.
But she is not good for you. She is cursed, she can't be your wife. If you ever get married to her, everything you ever worked for will be gone. You will lose everything, son.
Mum, we put in the work together. I don't really mind losing them all, as long as I will have my woman by my side. Besides, Mum, Fiona has been nothing but a blessing to me, since we started, 15 years ago. Mum, I can't leave that lady. I really can't leave her.
Michael, are you really going to go against my wish? I don't want to lose you, my son. I really can't afford to lose you again. This was the exact thing I told your brother, but he never listened, until he lost his life mysteriously. Now, you two want to go through that route.
I'm sorry, Mum, but I might have to. I mean, Fiona fought for me. She stood in the gap, interceding and fighting for me. Now, that is my turn to pay her back. You want me to just leave her to her problems? No, Mum, I will never do that to the one I loved. If she is cursed like you said, then I'm ready to stand in and fight for her.
Not in my lifetime will you risk your life. Now, listen to me, young man. You will never have anything to do with that lady, and that's final. I don't care your opinion. Lord, I have come to you with a broken heart and a contrite spirit. Heal my heart, O Lord. I have served you all my life, and I love you above any man. Father, if it's your will that I get married to Michael, then make this work for us. But if it's against your will, O Lord, then let your will be done. But still, help me never to depart from your will for my life. Strengthen me, dear Lord, and reveal the truth to me. Michael's mum said I'm cursed. My mum was left heartbroken. My twin sister has never been in love all her life.
Mum, here is the man I told you about. His name is Patrick and he is here to make his intentions known.
All right, Valerie, just excuse us for some minutes. I will call you in shortly.
Okay, Mummy.
You welcome, my son. Valerie has said a lot about you, and I really want to say you are welcome to the family, but then, you have to make your intentions very clear. What do you want from my daughter?
Marriage, ma'am. I have been with Valerie for 2 years now, and I must say, she is a good lady. I must specially commend you, Mum, for doing a great job in raising your 2 daughters. I'm so glad, and I'd really like to make Valerie my wife, and spend the rest of my life with her.
Are you really sure about this? Have you thought deeply about it? Have you really asked Valerie if she is ready for this? You know, marriage is a lifetime journey, and once you embark on it, there's no going back, right?
Yes, Mum, I have done all of this, and I have come to the realization that I want to be with Valerie for the rest of my life.
All right then, you have my blessings.
Thank you so much, Mum. I'm really grateful, and I promise that you will never regret this. I'm sorry, Val, but I can't continue with this relationship with you. I think we should break up, please.
What do you mean, Patrick? We have come a very long way. You have even gone to see my parents and I have gone to see yours. So why would you want to end things with me now? You can't do this, Patrick. Please don't do this.
I'm sorry, Val, but I can't continue. I sincerely love you, but we can't work again. Look, the truth is that, immediately I went to see your parent, and made my intentions known, things became terribly bad for me. I lost all I ever worked for, in just 2 days, Val. Everything just went down the drain, just like that. I'm sorry, but I think you are cursed in your family. Ask your mom, what really happened to your dad.
You can say all you want about my family, but I will never stand you talking about my mum in that manner. Not my mother, Patrick. I treasure that woman with every blood in me.
I'm sorry, I spoke to you in that manner, but it's true. Valerie, I think something is wrong somewhere, and I can't stand it all, so I'm done.
The only man who ever loved my twin broke up with her. Immediately he told us about his plans to get married to her. Does this mean we are really cursed? I have served you for years, dear Lord, and I know you are a faithful father. I know you don't fail. I also know that you are not a man that you should lie, nor the Son of Man, that you should repent. So Lord, I don't care what people are saying, I choose to trust you, and believe you alone. Michael and I prayed on this mountain, years ago, when we needed you to come to our rescue, and you answered us immediately. So Lord, please answer this prayer, and reveal all that is hidden to me. Was Mum expecting anyone before she left the house? No, she would have mentioned that. Or, could that be Valerie? I will just go check.
Hey Fiona.
Mickey, what are you doing here?
I just came to see you. Can we talk in the car for a moment please?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry Fiona, I'm sorry I wronged you, I'm sorry I left your side when you needed me most. I have been thinking about all that we've been through together, and I have come to realize that I can never leave you.
Come on Mickey, you shouldn't feel guilty about anything. I have always wanted us to work though, but like I have always told you, the will of the Lord will be our will. If God wants us together, He will bring us back together. Since you left, I have been praying to God, and I'm sure He will hear and answer me. So, don't worry.
Fiona, God has kept us together for 15 good years, He has blessed us, prospered us, and even uplifted us together. I know, and I believe strongly that this is His will.
But you care about your mum, and she doesn't want us together. So what then do we do?
Look dear, you are right, I care about my mum. But I can't lose you. If she is right about the curse, then I'm ready to fight with you, until we break every curse and make Jesus happy.
Thank you Michael, I really appreciate. But we still have to pray about it all, so we don't make mistakes.
Hundreds years before you were born, your grandparents were cursed by a Christian girl who was sacrificed for rituals. The girl had traveled a long distance for an evangelism. She was tired, weak, and stressed out. Then she approached a cave, where your foreparents stayed. She thought they would help her, and was excited. Unknown to her, the king had died, and the blood of a virgin was needed to be sacrificed before the king is buried. She trusted your foreparents, and was at peace while she was with them. She was relaxed, but unfortunately words got to the elders. Your foreparents could have saved her, and eloped with her immediately, but instead, they gave her out. She cried and pleaded for her life to be saved, but all her pleas fell on deaf ears. Then, she placed a curse upon the community before she was killed. After that incident, nobody had ever rose to break the curse, except you. Only confide this, Fiona. So you have all it takes within you.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe we are suffering from a curse that was placed hundreds of years before we were born. No, I really have to fight this. If God has given me the power to break this, then I have to do this.
Fiona, embark on a serious fasting and prayers, to ensure that the chains of every curses were broken. Her mum, sister and fiancé joined her, and prayed along. They fasted for 21 days. And finally, the curse was reverted. She got married to Michael, and months later, Valerie got married too. Their dad came looking for them, he apologized to his family, and they all accepted. And everyone lived happily ever after.